You know that little twitch, that pull in your thumb, the way your hand reaches for your phone without even thinking. It's not real curiosity anymore, is it? It's a habit. It's dug its claws in deep. You open the app, you look at his feed, and for what? Tell me honestly, what do you get from it? A hollow ache? A quick stab of something cold in your gut? A moment of anger or sadness that just leaves you feeling tired? He's not there. Not really. You're just looking at a picture, a few words. But you are there, giving away your precious present moments, every single time. You are taking time from your own life, your own day. Think about it. That 10 seconds, that minute, that 5 minutes you spend scrolling. That's time you're not spending looking at your child's face. Time you're not using to plan your grocery list, to sort out a bill, to just sit in quiet for a moment. It's time you're giving to a ghost, a past that isn't yours anymore. This isn't about him, it's about you. It's about the energy you're leaking. It's about the peace you're losing. Every time you check, you're choosing to step back into a place that hurts. You're choosing to feed that ache instead of letting it go. You're giving away pieces of your now, pieces you need to build your tomorrow. You have your reasons, don't you? You tell yourself you're just checking if he's okay. Maybe he looked tired in that photo, or you saw he was out late. You think, I need to know for the kids. Maybe you want to gauge his mood before co-parenting discussions. Or you're making sure he hasn't moved too far away. These sound like practical concerns, valid even. But let's be honest with ourselves here. You know that's only part of the story. Mostly, it's a comfortable lie you tell yourself. A way to feel like you still have a handle on things. A way to keep a small, fragile connection to a past that's already broken. That past doesn't serve you anymore. It's done. Yet you cling to it, even through a screen. Every scroll pulls you back. It keeps you from truly letting go, from finding your own steady ground, from building a new, separate life for yourself and for your children. This constant checking, it steals your focus. It hurts your chance to find peace today. It takes energy you could use to move forward. You deserve to step into your own space, free from what's behind you. You know how it goes. You pick up the phone, just for a quick check, you tell yourself. No harm in looking, you think. And then an hour disappears. Sometimes two. You're scrolling through pictures from an old life, reading comments from people you don't know, trying to piece together a story that isn't yours anymore. You zoom in on faces, you analyze backgrounds, you search for clues in every pixel, looking for answers that won't give you peace. Those minutes. They don't just pass, they pile up, they become hours, then days, weeks even if you're honest with yourself. Think about that. How many hours have you given away to this digital ghost chase? To this constant need to know what he's doing, who he's with, how he's living without you? What could you have done with that time instead? Imagine taking that time back. An hour, just one. That's a quiet cup of coffee sitting with your thoughts, not his. That's a chapter from a book you've been meaning to read, a story that takes you somewhere else for a while. That's a phone call to a friend who actually cares how you are doing, not just how you're coping. It's time spent really listening to your children, watching them play, truly present, not just nodding while your mind is somewhere else, stuck in an old timeline. This isn't just wasted time. It's precious life minutes stolen from you, from your present, from your future. It's time you could be investing in yourself, in your peace, in your new life. You could be building something real, brick by brick, for you and your children. You could be remembering who you were before all this started. Before the constant uncertainty, before the feeling of being small, before you started giving away so much of your energy to a screen. Remember the woman who had hobbies, who had dreams not tied to someone else. the quiet moments, the simple pleasures, the things that made you smile. They are still there, inside you, waiting for you to pick them back up. That time is yours to reclaim. You feel that pull, don't you? That little twitch in your fingers, the phone suddenly in your hand. We've all been there. This isn't about just trying harder to stop. It's about understanding what's happening. We need to map this out, like you'd map your daily errands or your budget for the week. Where does this urge truly show up for you? Is it late at night when the house finally settles down? The kids are asleep, the dishwasher is humming, and the quiet feels too loud. When the day's noise stops and your own thoughts start to echo. That's often when it hits, isn't it? That deep quiet, when all the busy work is done and you're just there, alone with your screen. Or maybe it's first thing in the morning, before coffee, before you even fully open your eyes and face the day. That quick check, just to see. A habit you might not even remember starting. You just find yourself doing it the moment you wake up. What about when you're out, driving alone in the car, or in the grocery store pushing that cart down the aisle, feeling a bit invisible, a bit tired from the day? You feel that pang, and suddenly your hand reaches for the phone. Those moments when you're not fully engaged, not fully present. That's often when it grabs you, isn't it? These are your triggers, these specific moments, the silence, the loneliness, the dullness of routine. The small hurts that bubble up and make you seek a distraction or some kind of answer. Don't judge yourself for feeling these things, just notice them. Your job now is to write them down. Keep a little note in your phone or a small pad by your bed. Just a few words. 10 p.m., kids asleep. 7 a.m., woke up. Grocery store, Tuesday. When you know when it happens, you start to get power over it. You can't just fight a shadow. You need to see where it stands, what makes it appear. This isn't about shaming yourself. It's about getting smart about your own patterns. Taking back control over those small, vulnerable corners of your day. It's a practical step, as practical as figuring out where every single dollar goes in your bank account. You wouldn't just guess with your finances, right? You track them. Don't guess with your peace, map it. Tapping his profile, scrolling. Looking for that new face, that new life he's building without you. It hurts. You promise you'll stop, but then a quiet moment hits, and your fingers move on their own. This isn't childish. It's protecting your peace. Build a digital barrier. Make it harder to fall back into that cycle. Mute his stories. Mute his posts. Block him if you need to. Sometimes go further. Delete those social media apps from your phone. All of them. Just for a while. Make checking conscious, not automatic. If you re-download an app or log in on a computer, that buys time. Time to think. Ask, do I really need to see this? Most times, no. This isn't for him. It's a shield for your mental space, a boundary you set for you to enforce, for your well-being, for the calm your children need. You're not shutting down, you're building up, building a space where you can breathe without his ghost on your screen. When you finally stop looking, there's a space. It feels quiet. Maybe too quiet at first. Like a room that used to be full of noise, now it's just still. That's okay. It's supposed to feel different. This new quiet isn't empty. It's just waiting. Waiting for you to fill it with something else. Something for you. Don't think big. Think 5 minutes. What can you do in 5 minutes that isn't about him, isn't about the kids, isn't about bills? Maybe you step outside. Just stand there. Feel the air. Or you walk around the block. Look at the trees. Really see them. You could stretch your shoulders. Or finally put away those clean clothes you left on the chair. That little task you keep avoiding? Do it. These aren't grand gestures. They are small acts of claiming your time back. Your mind was busy with him. Now that time is yours. How do you want to spend it? What small thing used to make you smile? A certain song? A cup of tea just for you, no interruptions? A page from a book? It doesn't have to be productive. It just has to be something that brings a tiny bit of light back. A spark, just for you. We need those sparks. They remind us we're still here, still living, and we have a life to build. Look, let's be honest. This is hard, really hard. You've had this habit for a long time. It feels like a reflex. So you will slip up. You will check. Maybe once, maybe a few times. Don't beat yourself up for it. Don't let that familiar shame wash over you. That sinking feeling, that disappointment. It's just the old pattern trying to pull you back in. It's powerful, that pull. But here's the thing. You noticed it. That's the important part. That moment you catch yourself scrolling or about to click, or even after you've already seen something you wish you hadn't. That's your chance. Acknowledge what you did. Just a quiet nod to yourself. Then, close the app. Put the phone down. Even better, put it in another room. Take a breath, and then you start again. Right there in that moment. Each time you stop yourself, even after a slip, you're not failing. You're building something new. You're building resilience brick by brick, a little bit stronger each time. That's how I learned to rebuild my own life. It wasn't perfect, it was messy, but I kept stopping. And eventually the slips got fewer, the urge got weaker, and my peace started to come back. You've spent too much time scrolling, looking for clues, trying to piece together a story that isn't yours anymore. You think knowing will help, knowing who he's with, what he's doing, if he's happy without you. But it doesn't help. It never helps. It just keeps the wound open. It keeps you stuck right where you are today, replaying old hurts, imagining new ones. The real goal isn't to find out anything about him. It's not about winning a silent battle. It's about finding quiet in your own head. It's about getting to a place where you truly, deeply don't care. Not a show for others, but a genuine, quiet indifference that settles inside you. A calm you haven't felt in a long time. Imagine that feeling. No more urgent need to check, no more pit in your stomach when a new photo appears. Just nothing. The constant pull, the urge to look, it just fades. The space that habit used to fill, it becomes empty. And then, slowly, you start to fill it with your own things, your own thoughts, your own plans, your own quiet joys. That silence, that freedom from constantly checking, it's where you finally find yourself again. You start to remember what you wanted before all of this. You remember your dreams, the woman you were. It's a hard road to get there. It means choosing to look away, choosing to delete, choosing to block over and over again. You do it until it becomes natural, until the urge simply doesn't appear. It's not about what he's doing or who he's doing it with. It's about what you need. And what you need is peace. You need to build a life that is truly, finally yours. A life where your energy goes into your children, into your work, into your friendships, into your own growth. That's the only victory that matters. That quiet, steady building day by day, that's where your future is. That's where you find yourself.